All right, what's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to Lavender Sky Tarot. My name is Lacey, and today we're going to be pulling cards for you for the month of October, okay? I am a little bit late, so I'm sorry. Something I recently started doing is pulling 2 cards at the beginning to make sure that the message resonates. So I'm going to be pulling 2 cards for you here very shortly, and that will let you know if the message resonates and if you should stay in the video or not. I'm trying to save you guys some time, okay? Let's go ahead and tune in together. I always take a deep breath and say a quick prayer before we get started. I ask you to do the same where you are. Dear Spirit, please meet with me here. Clear my channel and allow messages for the sign of Sagittarius to come through very clearly for their highest good during the month of October. I want to show them that you're there, that you care, and most of all, that you support them. Thank you. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road. Also, I noticed something. Because I have to watch my videos before I post them, right? Or at least the beginnings of them. And I noticed that I always start my videos by saying, all right, you know, hi sign. And then I always, inevitably, if I'm going to say something like, get this show on the road, I always say, let's get this show on the road. I'm like, oh my gosh, how many times am I going to open my videos and say, all right? Anyways. Welcome to Lavender Sky, guys. This is an all-inclusive package, okay? You get all right, and you get let's get this show on the road. First sign out for you is communication is key, okay? Second resonance card. Work through your fears. Wow, it's pretty powerful. Okay, Sagittarius, so there are 2 things that are sticking out to me about the communication is key, okay? I'm thinking that, first of all, there's something that you desperately need to talk about, whether you realize it or not, okay? There's something that you need to talk about with someone, and you may be hesitant to reveal what you're thinking, okay? And I'm feeling it's because you're trying to be too nice, okay? That's number 2. You're trying to be too nice. So you're not speaking up when you need to. Next, you have work through your fears, okay? And so I feel like this has a lot to do with that being too nice. It's almost like you're not even making sure that you get a good deal, okay? By being nice, you're also allowing the other person to take. I feel like you're allowing someone to take way too much, okay? Let's go ahead and start getting into your weekly messages. I'm going to pull at least 4 cards for each week, okay? Wow. Speaking of, you have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Fool in the first week. So I'm seeing you having a new idea. This could also be a refreshed energy or some sort of kick in the shins. Those are 3 different things, aren't they? But I'm seeing you kind of getting, not a kick in the shins, sorry, a kick in the butt. You know, like, okay, this really needs to happen. You're feeling like this, whatever it is, really needs to happen. This is something new, or it's something you thought about before but disregarded, okay? And something comes to you this week that is like, you know what? No, this definitely needs to happen, okay? Next, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I'm feeling as though something is causing you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, okay? You may be investing an awful lot into something that is only returning back to you about 1/3 of the effort you're putting in. Okay, this could be a job, this could be a relationship, this could also be vice versa. Someone else could be giving you, 100%, and you're giving them 1/3. Okay, take it as you will. Next, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm feeling as though these 2 are related. Okay, so these are both very emotional cards. These are talking about your emotions, your energy. So on one hand, you have someone who's investing way too much and not getting enough return. And on the other hand, you have someone who's approaching, but they're not being accepted in the way that they approach. Okay, so what I'm feeling overall is that there's some sort of, is unacceptance a word? There's some sort of stubbornness or inability to see someone else's perspective going on here. Okay, so if either you or the other person is the one giving 100%, in order for you to recognize that your partner in this relationship, in this job, in whatever it might be, in order for you to see the other, two parts, you're needing to accept what they're giving. It's almost like, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of the book The Love Languages, right? But there's like 5 different love languages that everyone has. And it's almost as though you're giving from what you understand and from your perspective you are. And from their perspective they also are. But it's like it's not being accepted, okay? The return of love is not even recognized as the effort that it is, because the other partner or party is unwilling to accept anything but their own form. It's like, no, we only take dollars here. We don't take yen. We don't take the euro. We take only dollars. Okay? So you either only want to receive love a certain way or only want to give love a certain way. But both parties here really face a learning curve in learning each other's language so that the effort and receive is equal. Sorry, throwing cards around now. You guys have the full card coming out towards the end of the week, of the first week of October, which we're actually very close to thanks to my lateness in posting videos. Okay, you guys have the full card coming up because I feel as though there's an area or era of your life that you're leaving. You're on the way out of. You've learned what you need to learn. You've acknowledged everything you need to acknowledge. And now it's about releasing and letting go and moving forward into what is new, what is bright, what is better for you. Okay. It's like, okay, I've been through this enough. I know what I was supposed to learn. Boom. There it is. I'm moving on. Next out, you guys, for the second week of October, you have the Star. Okay. And the Devil. Awesome. So first of all, I'm seeing somebody either near you or you yourself having a moment of reflection. I'm seeing a moment of reflection and recognition. Okay, it is you, seeing your efforts and your actions and really acknowledging and honoring yourself for those actions that you've made. It's like you're looking back at something and you're really feeling proud of who you are and of the actions that you took. You're feeling like, okay, that was worth it. So you're having a moment during the second week of October that's showing you something you did was the right action to take. Okay. Next up, we have a control scenario. We have 2 people or more who are under the vindictive, overstressed, and by overstressed I mean if this person could smile, they wouldn't. Okay, they have a choice here. They have a positive and a negative side to look at, and this person is always jumping to the worst conclusion possible. Okay, and whether or not that's your problem, right? Whether or not you have responsibility for why they think that way or not, if it's you, and you're seeing this control issue in yourself, then you need to deal with that. But if it's not your issue and someone around you is just refusing to see the good part of life, refusing to loosen up, refusing to have a good time, refusing to take life a little bit lighter, you know what I mean? That is not your situation. That is not your problem that you need to fix, Sagittarius. Okay? It could be as simple as acknowledging, okay, I can see that this person is controlling, and then moving on from the topic. It's like, I'm seeing that you don't need to get stuck on this. That's what I'm seeing. Next, you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you may be juggling a lot of different projects, okay? I'm feeling like this has something to do with either your car or your home. These are repairs that are needing to take place, or these are contractual things, like you're buying a car, buying a home, and there's just a lot that has to go into the process, okay? And you're juggling and dealing with this as best you can, but to a certain degree, you also feel like you should have more support. Okay, next out you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Towards the end of the second week of October, you guys are, I feel like you're overwhelmed by the sheer amount of options that you have, okay? And it's not necessarily good or bad, it just is. You have a lot of options here, and it's kind of like, okay, what do I want? I have to sort through this. Like, oh my gosh, you know, it's a lot to make a decision that is this. There's this many moving gears. There's this many moving parts in the decision, okay? And so I feel like you really need to, first of all, if it involves this person at all, you need to be very careful whatever move you make. But second of all, don't get stuck on the decision. Don't stick with it so much that it becomes a barrier, but take your time to thoroughly think about this, and don't let someone put pressure on you or force a deadline when you cannot ethically, when you do not feel like you've accepted this, you know, unless you feel like you can put it on your resume. Let's say you could put it on your resume, right? Unless you can put it on your resume and feel good about it, unless you can put it on your record of your life and feel good about the decision, don't let anyone force you into making something premature. Okay? Third week of October, you have the Two of Wands. So you very well may be purchasing a new car or a new house, okay, Sagittarius? And I'm seeing you facing the world, looking out over everything that you have to consider, and really being grateful and thankful for what you have. This is very positive energy that I'm feeling. And I'm also feeling as though you're at the beginning of something very new for you. You could be moving to a new location. You could be having a new job or a new task, a new project, something like that. And you're grateful. It's like you took, this stick was handed to you, okay? This stick and this wand was handed to you by someone else, someone who is very established, someone who already knew what they were doing, somebody who has, you know, achieved a certain status, gave you this wand or this opportunity, and you're just thankful, and you're thinking about all of the things you can do with it. You have some overthinking going on. You may be carrying too many things at once, especially if you got attached to this manipulative person in the second week, okay? If there's something involving this manipulative, overbearing person, then of course, the load that they give you, whether it's, you know, the same, let's say it's the same amount of work as someone else would have given you, but because they are so overbearing, it's like you are just feeling completely overwhelmed. Like their energy is very overwhelming, but also the task is more overwhelming because they are like micromanaging it. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. There's a lot of career related cards here. Of course, it's going to be take it as you will, but my goodness. Okay, next to, 3 cards. All right, guys. You have the Eight of Wands in the upright. And I'm feeling as though this is coming in very unexpectedly, okay? This is not something that you sent out and you were expecting back. This is something unexpected coming in, and it could be an email, okay? Next out, you have, this is actually how it came out. Next out, you have the Seven of Wands in reverse, okay? So there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of vibrational things I'm seeing here. So first you come from a state of overwhelm at the beginning of the week to receiving this message, and then it's more of a state of fighting yourself, almost as though you don't want to make a mistake, and so you're like double checking everything. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you kind of fighting your own inner demons. Okay, and then boom, you have the Sun card. Super positive, clarifying, illuminating energy coming into your situation and showing you what's what. You're going to be very sure of yourself towards the end of October. Okay, whatever this clarity is that's coming in for you, it is bringing a joy and a real sense of peace back into your life after this overwhelm. Okay, this also may apply overall to the month of October. I'm feeling like this energy is what's coming in, and it finally lands, you know, somewhere between the 3rd and 4th week of October. But what you're going to be overall is illuminated, clarified, right? Let's not forget about these 2 cards. I'm going to tie these in as well. With the communication, I feel that this has to do, again, with this controlling person and not getting what you're wanting because you may be trying to be too nice. And again, especially with someone who's already a taker, when someone over allows, they are given privilege to take and continue the behavior. Next, you have work through your fears, and that I feel relates very strongly to the too many options, the pressure to choose, that sort of thing. Pulling for your 4th week now, Sagittarius, and don't worry, I will be also pulling additional cards for you at the end of the weekly readings. Okay, you guys have the King of Cups in the upright coming out first and foremost. You were very, maybe as a result of the Sun opportunity coming in or being on the horizon, you were feeling very stable, very even keel, okay? You're not turning over because someone told you something and then turning over because another person told you something. You're very much staying in your lane, making your decisions, choosing what's applicable, what you will take from people and what you will not take from people. I'm also seeing that you may play an important bridging type of a role between 2 very different groups of people, okay? You may, you know, kind of demonstrate to these people how to get along. You have the Page of Cups in the upright. Again, an emotional state. And it's almost as though this Page of Cups energy is like a surprise at the end of the month from all of this scenario that went on. It's like so much stress, so much drama, so much control, so much pressure, right? And then at the end of it, you're actually feeling as though it was worthwhile because first of all, you're steady, you're even keel while everyone else around you is going, oh my God. You know, you're steady and you're kind of showing them what's up, how to get along, how to stay even keel. You're kind of the example, okay? And then you're discovering that all of this was worth it after all, because there's something coming in for you that's like a nice surprise, okay? A nice surprise. Next out, you have the Nine of Cups and came out in reverse, okay? And so I'm feeling as though there's someone, someone in this environment, sorry, it's making me laugh because it's so petty, but there's someone in this environment that feels that you don't deserve whatever you're being given. Okay, they feel as though they were the ones that should have received that, and you know, how could this happen to you? Okay, so it's very much like it's very much a difficult person to deal with, and then it's like now they have a feather in their cap. Now they're, you know, now they've got a problem with you, you know, and you knew that this person was a problem, but now they have a problem with you because apparently, you know, you who you are doesn't impress them enough to feel like you deserve what you're being given. Next out, you guys have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And so I'm feeling like this could be possibly a Gemini or a Libra, okay? And this is someone who is in the environment and offering good advice, possibly to this person, and possibly also to you, okay, or someone very close to you who's offering good advice, and it's falling on deaf ears, okay? It's falling on deaf ears towards the end of October. I'm going to pull for you from my Gaia Tarot. This is an oracle deck from Tony Carmine Salerno. Hope I said his name correctly. I love these cards. But I'm going to be pulling a couple for you for overall for the month of October, okay? Yeah, let's not do that again. Okay. Oops, picked up one of those. Okay, that one just wants to come out. You have reflection, illusion, self-examination, and distortion, okay? This is what I was talking about here, where it's like you're looking back and you're seeing something positive that you're proud of, okay? And I'm also feeling as though this distortion could be coming in because you're allowing other people's ideas to sink in to how you see yourself, okay? Sagittarius, that's not a good position for anyone to be in, okay? Don't let someone else tell you how to feel. Wow, look at this. Work through your fears, and then you have Night Wind. Facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. Wow, Sagittarius, there's really something coming forward here about you dealing with this fear, about you facing this. Wow, that's just really like double confirmation. Let me go ahead and pull for you from my Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Yeah, that's a Gaia Tarot, and then this is a Dreams of Gaia Tarot, okay? Wow, you have the Mother, okay? So I feel as though the energy around you right now is kind of someone who, sorry, my mic cord got wrapped in my nails. You have the Mother card coming out because I feel as though, you know, your mother sometimes has to hold back, withhold, or if you are a mother, you know, or your mother figure in your life, I'm sure you have witnessed a time where they have to kind of sit back, be patient, and let you go through this, okay? I'm feeling like this is the energy around you right now. Like the universe is allowing you to deal with these things and face these fears, okay? Because why? They want you to grow. They want you to move beyond this era of allowing fear and allowing other people's ideas to control who you think you are. Next out, you have Earth. Oh, sorry, Earth. Okay, Lacey. That says faith very clearly. So you guys are really stepping into an area where anything is possible. Anything with your newfound sense of self, right? After you face your fears, you have a new understanding of who you are as a person. And this allows you to bring in a new energy, right? Bring in a new understanding of what you're capable of. And you're like, you know what, self? No. I'm not going to listen to every negative thought that I come up with. I'm not going to pay it any attention. I'm not going to keep investing all of this time into worrying, okay? And I'm seeing you moving into faith, into a broader perspective. All right, Sagittarius, let's get a couple more cards for you. I really love this energy. I mean, it's like the universe is really supporting you. And at the same time, they're allowing you to go through this so you can pick up from it what you need. That's like really what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm going to take that one too. All right, okay, you can come too. Okay. You have this air card of 10. Okay, that's a completion. This is very much a mental level that you have achieved. By the end of October, through facing your fears and embracing more faith, less fear, more faith. That's the title of the video. Boom. Less fear, more faith, Sagittarius. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Sorry. This is so, wow. It's crazy. You see what I'm saying about looking at the past? Looking at the past and seeing positive, seeing something about yourself that you are able to appreciate, feeling good about who you are and the decision that you made, reflecting, really seeing it for what it is, not what other people are saying it is. Let's see what this one is. Wow. You guys also have the water, the number 1. So this may be, oh, sorry, this is also water, guys. Okay, this is a 4 of water. But you may be, as a result of this mental completion, you may be able to birth a new emotional warmth. You may be able to be kinder, gentler, nicer to yourself. Okay, it's like you're now able to see that you're capable of having something better. Okay, you're capable of having faith. You're capable of moving into something better for yourself. And it's like, I'm seeing like when someone, you know, I don't know if you've seen any survival shows, okay, but when they're trying to start a fire, this just shows you my survival skills, okay? Clearly, I don't start fires. I watch shows about people surviving by starting fires, okay? But you have someone holding these sticks, right, and they're blowing on this fire. And so I feel as though you're starting a new emotional journey, and you are breathing onto this. You're really learning and you're grasping a new level of emotional, almost like emotional routine. I'm feeling like it's a routine, or it's a care. It's like when you have, you know, a nighttime face routine that you put this certain cleanser on and then you do this. It's like this whole process for you is birthing a new area and realm of emotion, and it's something that you are just getting started at, but it gives you such a warm feeling. It's like a more secure place to be. Wow. Sagittarius, I love this reading. I really do. I feel really great about this energy here in the month of October for you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I cannot say that enough. I really, really appreciate you watching my videos, liking, and supporting my channel by subscribing. Don't forget, in addition to these monthly videos, I also do release weekly for you, Sag, on every Thursday. Okay? I work hard to stick to that schedule, and I really appreciate, again, you spending time with me. I know there's plenty of things you can do, and this means a lot. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have an awesome time until I see you again.